After 60, every step we take becomes more precious. Walking across the living room, climbing a few stairs, standing in the kitchen cooking a meal. Our legs, they are our freedom, our ability to move, to visit, to live independently. But what if I told you that something you thought was healthy, something you trusted to help your body, could actually be quietly weakening your legs day after day? Today, we need to talk about two common vitamins many seniors take without realizing the hidden harm they can cause. And most importantly, how to protect your leg strength because your steps are your life. The quiet problem, oversupplementation after 60. As we get older, doctors often recommend vitamins to support overall health, and supplements can indeed help when used properly. But sometimes too much of a good thing quietly becomes dangerous. Excess amounts of certain vitamins can create imbalances in the body, interfering with nerve function, muscle coordination, and even increasing the risk of falls. And unfortunately, the warning signs often start small: a slight weakness in the legs, a feeling of heaviness, occasional stumbling, easy to mistake for normal aging. But they're not normal, they're signals. And if we listen carefully, we can change course before lasting damage is done. Vitamin number one, too much vitamin A, a silent threat to your legs after 60. Part 1, the hidden power of vitamin A. For most of our lives, we heard the same story. Eat your carrots, they're good for your eyes. Vitamin A has long been celebrated as the guardian of our vision, our immune system, and even the health of our skin. And rightly so. In the right amounts, vitamin A plays a vital role in keeping us strong and healthy. But after 60, the relationship between our body and vitamin A becomes more delicate, more complex. The very vitamin that once helped us see clearly under the stars can now, in excess, quietly weaken our legs, soften our bones, and make each step a little more uncertain. It's a gentle reminder that in the second half of life, health isn't just about more, it's about balance, careful attention, and wise choices. Part 2, how vitamin A works in the body. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin. That means it's stored in the liver and fatty tissues, not flushed out like vitamin C. This storage ability was a blessing when humans lived in scarcity. When winter came, when food was scarce, our bodies could rely on stored vitamin A to keep vital systems running. But today, with multivitamins, fortified foods, and endless supplements readily available, we're often overloading our bodies without realizing it. And unlike water-soluble vitamins, which the body simply excretes when there's too much, excess vitamin A accumulates quietly. It builds up month after month, year after year, until problems begin to surface. Part 3, the quiet damage of too much vitamin A, excess. Vitamin A doesn't announce itself with sirens and flashing lights. It whispers. It weakens bones from the inside, reducing bone density, increasing the risk of fractures. It slowly weakens muscles, especially in the legs, making balance more difficult, walking more tiring, stairs more daunting. It affects the nervous system, causing coordination problems, slower reflexes, subtle shifts in strength. Many seniors mistake these changes for just getting old, but often they are preventable. They are reversible. They are warning signs. Part 5, common sources of excess vitamin A. Vitamin A overload doesn't usually come from food alone. It sneaks in through high-dose multivitamins. Many popular silver or senior formulas contain high levels of vitamin A. Cod liver oil supplements, a traditional remedy but extremely high in vitamin A if taken regularly. Fortified foods, breakfast cereals, meal replacement shakes, processed foods often fortified with vitamin A, adding up quickly. Anti-aging supplements, pills that promise better skin, better vision, stronger immunity, but quietly overdose the body. Even well-meaning advice can backfire when seniors are encouraged to load up on vitamins without individualized guidance. Part 6, how much vitamin A do you really need? According to health guidelines, adults over 60 typically need 700 micrograms of vitamin A daily for women and 900 milligrams for men. One sweet potato alone can meet your full day's requirement. Natural food sources are much safer because plant-based vitamin A, beta-carotene, is converted slowly and safely by the body. The real danger lies in retinol-based supplements, where vitamin A is already preformed, ready to store whether the body needs it or not. In short, your body needs vitamin A, but it needs just enough, not excess. Part 7, symptoms of vitamin A toxicity. How do you know if you might be getting too much? Watch for signs like chronic fatigue, muscle soreness, especially in the legs, fragile or thinning bones, poor balance, easy bruising, headaches or blurred vision, dry, itchy skin. If you recognize these symptoms, it's important to review your supplements and talk to your doctor about checking your vitamin A levels. Part 8: Safer ways to support leg strength. Instead of overloading on high dose supplements, support your legs naturally. Eat colorful vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and kale, rich in beta carotene. Strengthen your muscles daily with gentle exercises. Maintain strong bones with safe calcium, vitamin D, and gentle weight bearing activities. Stay balanced, literally, with regular balance practice like Tai Chi, yoga, or simple stand on one leg drills. Your legs carry you through life's journey. Honor them not with more pills, but with more mindful care. Vitamin A is not the villain. It's a vital nutrient that, when respected, supports vibrant health. But too much of it, taken blindly, can quietly steal away the very strength you need most: your ability to walk freely, to live independently, to embrace each day without fear. So today, take a moment to look at your supplements. Ask questions. Choose food over pills when you can. And above all, listen to your body. It always tells the truth, softly, patiently. Because every step you take, every walk in the morning light, every visit to see a loved one, every moment of freedom is worth protecting with love, with wisdom, with care. Vitamin number 2, too much vitamin E, a silent saboteur of your leg strength after 60. Part 1: The promise of vitamin E. Vitamin E has long been called the healer vitamin. For decades, we were told it was the secret to staying young, to smooth skin, strong hearts, sharp minds. And there's truth in that. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, protecting cells from damage. It supports immune health. It even helps in wound healing. But as with many things in life, what heals in the right amount can quietly harm when taken in excess. After 60, the body's needs change. And too much vitamin E, especially from supplements, can slowly erode the very muscles we depend on, especially the muscles in our legs. Not overnight, not dramatically, but quietly, persistently, invisibly, until one day, standing up feels harder, balance feels shakier, walking feels uncertain. Today, let's gently open our eyes to this hidden danger so we can protect the freedom of every step we still have ahead. Part 2: How vitamin E works in the body. Vitamin E is fat soluble, like vitamin A, meaning it's stored in the body's fat tissues and liver. It's not flushed out easily through urine, so excess amounts can quietly build up over time. Vitamin E's primary role is to act as an antioxidant, neutralizing harmful molecules called free radicals. In moderate doses, this protection is wonderful. It slows aging at the cellular level. It supports heart and brain function. But high doses tip the balance. Instead of merely protecting, excess vitamin E can thin the blood too much, increasing bleeding risks, interfere with muscle and nerve function, weaken neuromuscular coordination, making legs less stable, increase oxidative stress, paradoxically, when overwhelmed. In simple terms, too much vitamin E makes your body lose its fine-tuned ability to move gracefully and steadily. Part 3: How too much vitamin E weakens your legs after 60. Many seniors start taking high-dose vitamin E supplements because they hear it helps prevent heart disease or dementia, but they aren't told the full story. High doses, typically over 400 IU per day, have been linked to increased risk of muscle weakness, especially in weight-bearing muscles like the thighs and calves, slower nerve signaling, causing unsteady walking and poor balance, higher risk of falls and fractures, reduced muscle endurance, making daily activities like climbing stairs or walking long distances exhausting. These effects creep in slowly, a little more fatigue here, a little less steadiness there, until independence itself begins to feel fragile. Part 4: Real life story. Mrs. Green's silent struggle. Mrs. Margaret Green had always prided herself on being proactive about her health. At 68, she read an article suggesting vitamin E could prevent heart problems. So she bought a supplement, a high-dose vitamin E pill from the pharmacy, 600 IU per day, every day. For a while, she felt great, energized, confident. But within a year, Margaret began noticing subtle changes. Her legs would tremble after standing too long. She stumbled when walking on uneven ground. She felt strangely weak even after short errands. Her doctor ruled out stroke, diabetes, and other major causes. Only after a careful review did they discover her vitamin E levels were unusually high. After stopping the high dose supplement and adjusting her diet, her balance and strength gradually returned. Mrs. Green had not grown frail from aging. Her strength had been slowly stolen by an excess of something she thought was protecting her. Part 5: Common Sources of Vitamin E Overload. Vitamin E overload usually doesn't come from food, it comes from supplements, often well intentioned but unnecessary. Hidden sources include standalone vitamin E capsules, often 400 IU or higher, heart health supplement blends, anti aging pills promising wrinkle free skin, multivitamins for seniors that exceed daily recommendations. Some high potency supplements on the market offer up to 1,000 IU of vitamin E per day, more than 10 times the safe daily intake for seniors. Remember, food-based vitamin E from nuts, seeds, and leafy greens is very safe. The risk lies mainly in synthetic or concentrated pill forms. Part 6: How much vitamin E do you really need? The recommended daily intake for vitamin E, 15 milligrams, about 22 IU per day for adults over 60. You can easily meet this through a small handful of almonds, a serving of spinach or broccoli, a drizzle of sunflower oil on your salad. No megadoses needed. No expensive pills required. The body thrives on gentle, steady nourishment, not overwhelming floods of synthetic nutrients. Part 7: Symptoms of vitamin E overdose. Early warning signs that you might be taking too much vitamin E include muscle weakness, especially in the legs, difficulty maintaining balance, easy bruising or bleeding, fatigue that doesn't improve with rest, numbness or tingling in the extremities, vision disturbances. If you experience any of these, it's time to check your supplement routine carefully. Part 8: How to protect your leg strength naturally. Instead of chasing more vitamin E, focus on these simple healing practices. Prioritize real food. Eat a varied diet rich in nuts, seeds, green vegetables, and whole grains. Move daily with kindness. Practice balance exercises, light strength training, and daily walks to nourish your muscles and nervous system. Use supplements wisely, only under a doctor's supervision and only when truly needed. Listen to your body's whispers. Notice small changes early. Act with love and patience, not fear. Your legs are your freedom. They carry you to family gatherings, to morning walks, to quiet corners of peace. They deserve the very best care you can offer. Too much vitamin E can quietly steal that freedom, but now you know better. You know that after 60, health is not about taking more pills, but about taking more care. Today, choose to honor your body. Choose simplicity over excess. Choose listening over guessing, because you are still walking your precious journey, one careful, beautiful step at a time. Seniors often think taking more supplements is automatically better, but balance matters. More isn't always more. Sometimes more is dangerous. Your legs, your ability to stand, to walk, to live freely, deserve protection, not quiet sabotage. By being mindful about what you put into your body, by questioning instead of assuming, you are honoring your strength, your independence, your beautiful future. Because growing older doesn't mean giving up power, it means learning to protect it wisely, lovingly, patiently. Comment below. Have you ever checked how much vitamin A and E you're getting daily? Are you thinking of adjusting your supplements after hearing this? Like this video if it gave you a new way to protect your body and your independence. Subscribe to True Senior Wisdom for more weekly advice on aging wisely, healing gently, and living freely. Because every step you take is a step worth protecting.